always were so predictable, even when you tried to run from me. You didn't think I'd find you again. I never let go of what's mine. You're mine. You always have been. I can feel your heart racing, and I know you're scared. Don't be. You've never needed to be afraid of me. Haven't you missed me, even just a little? You know, I've missed you. I never wanted to leave, but I had to. I had no choice, not really. But I've come back now. We can't keep pretending this isn't right, you know. We belong together. You remember all the times we spent, don't you? How we used to be. How we'd talk for hours, just you and me. Don't act like you've forgotten. You couldn't. You haven't. I can tell. Your eyes still light up when you hear my voice, even if you pretend to be indifferent. You're still mine, even if you try to deny it. It's been too long, hasn't it? But you can't just expect me to walk away again. You didn't really think I'd just let you go, did you? You think you're free, you're not. Not anymore. I've waited long enough, and now I'm here to claim you back. I know it feels overwhelming. You probably want to push me away, act like I'm not here, but I can see through you. You've always been so easy to read. You've always been so mine. You're mine, and I'm never letting you go again. You're so stubborn, aren't you? Trying to push me away, pretending like you don't care, but I see right through you. You're not fooling anyone. The way you look at me when I'm close, the way your body tenses when I speak. You want me here. You always did. You just don't know it yet. Do you really think I didn't notice I watched how you tried to move on? How you pretended to be happy without me? You didn't even try to hide it from me. I saw the little things, the way you'd look around, hoping I wasn't there, hoping I couldn't see. But I always knew. I always knew where you were, what you were doing. You don't get to have that kind of freedom. Not anymore. You've always belonged to me, even when you tried to walk away. I know what you need better than anyone else. I know what makes you tick, what calms you down, what makes you feel safe. No one else can give that to you the way I can. You know that, don't you? No one understands you like I do. I've been patient, waiting for you to come back to me, and now you're here. You thought you could escape, but we both know that was never going to happen. I'll take care of everything for you. All you have to do is trust me. Let me in. Let me show you how things should have always been. We can start over, you and I. There's no need to fight it anymore. Just let go and let me take control. You're mine, and I'm not letting you go again. Not this time. Not ever. You still don't get it, do you? You think you have a choice. You think you can walk away, be free, live your life without me. But I'm always going to be here. I'm always going to be right beside you, in your mind, in your heart. You'll never be able to escape that, no matter how hard you try. You belong to me, just like I've always belonged to you. Don't fight this. It's better this way. You don't have to make decisions or think about the future. I'll handle everything. I'll take care of you. I'll make sure no one else ever gets too close, and I'll protect you in ways you've never known. You don't have to worry. All you need to do is trust me. I see the way you look at me, even when you try to hide it. I know you feel it too. That pull, that bond. You can't deny it. You still want me. You still need me. It's okay to admit it. I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you. We're going to rebuild this, slowly, carefully. No more mistakes. Just me and you, like it should have always been. I'll show you how much I've changed, how much I've grown. I'll prove to you that I can give you the stability you need. But don't mistake that for weakness. I'm still in control, and I always will be. You don't have to be afraid. You can close your eyes and rest. You're safe with me. I'll never let you go. Not this time. Let me hold you. Let me show you that I can be the one you need. The one who will never leave. Let's make things right. Let's start over. You don't need to be afraid of me, you know. I only want what's best for us. What's best for you. Maybe before, I let my emotions get the best of me. But I see things clearly now. I've thought about this long enough. What we had before, it was intense, yes, but it wasn't wrong. It was the only thing that truly made sense. You and me, together, always. I know you remember the warmth of my embrace, the safety of being in my arms. It's hard to forget something like that, isn't it? The way I held you so tightly, like I was never going to let you go. That's exactly what I'm doing now, holding on. But this time, I promise, it'll be different. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to drive you away. I just want to love you the right way. To give you everything you need. Everything I've always wanted to give you. I can be the person you lean on. I'll support you, protect you, be everything you've ever needed. I know that's what you want deep down. You don't want to be alone. You never did. The difference now is that you can trust me. You don't have to run anymore. I'll always be here, right by your side, just like I should have been. Let me in, just a little. Let me remind you what it feels like to belong to someone who truly cares about you. Because I do. I always have. I've made mistakes, but I'm willing to fix them. I'm willing to be the person you deserve. I just need you to let me. Let me make things right. Let me take care of you. I'm not going anywhere this time, and I won't let you go either. You're safe with me. You always will be. I know you're confused. I can see it in your eyes. You don't understand why I can't just let you go. Why I can't just walk away. But I can't. I won't. You were always mine, and you always will be. That's something you can't change, no matter how much you want to. I know I've made mistakes. I know I haven't always been perfect, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make things right. You don't need anyone else but me. I'll give you everything you've ever wanted, everything you've ever needed. I'll protect you, I'll care for you, and I'll make sure you never feel alone again. Don't you remember what we had? How it felt when I held you? When we were so connected, so in tune with each other that nothing else mattered. I know you miss it. I can see it in the way you look at me, the way you try to push me away, but can't help but feel drawn back to me. You want this. You want me. I'm not going to let you slip through my fingers again. I won't let you go. You need me. You always have. I can be the one to make you happy. I can be the one to fill that emptiness you've been trying to hide. I can give you the stability you crave, the safety you need. You just have to accept it. Accept me. You'll come back to me. You'll realize this is where you belong. I'll be patient. I'll wait. But don't think for a second that I'm going to let you go. You're mine. You always will be. And you'll learn to understand that. You'll learn to love it again. I know this isn't easy for you. I know you're scared, and I understand why. You've been hurt, and I can't take that pain away just by saying a few words. But I can show you, slowly, that I've changed. That I'm not the same person I was when we first parted. I've had time to think, to reflect on everything I did wrong, and I've learned. I've learned how to love you properly. I want to build something better for us. A future where I'm not overwhelming you, where I'm not pushing you too far. But that doesn't mean I'll stop wanting you. That doesn't mean I'll stop claiming you as mine. No, It's not about control, not anymore. It's about trust. About being the one you can turn to when you need comfort. About being the one you know will never let you go. I'm not asking for anything from you that you're not willing to give. I know you still feel something for me. I can see it in your eyes. You can pretend all you want, but deep down, you know that we belong together. You know that you'll always need me, just like I'll always need you. It's not just about obsession. It's about the connection we have. That bond that neither time nor distance can erase. Let me take care of you, like I used to.